Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profit. Now, what if you found a really, really great DeFi project, a tiny small cap project that's been building and building for a couple of years that has some amazing technology that no one yet has heard about? Wouldn't you be interested? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. And I'm looking at the weekly chart. And what's happened is that it is moved above this resistance. We had resistance here a couple of times, resistance here, support here, and this is about 14.6 cents. And what we wanted to do, we wanted to keep staying above here. Volume is building as more and more people are finding out about this and looking for DeFi bargains. And what this coin can do, and what this project is doing, and what the team are doing is completely amazing. And I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now, please subscribe, follow me, comment, like, click the notification bell. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube because I post my videos on BitTube first. And follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, and join my Telegram group. All the links in the description below.
For a home office, secure your router with a VPN for an encrypted connection, routing communications of your smart devices through a secure private network. If you're working remotely, don't forget to connect to a VPN. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
So what is this project? This project is Verus Coin. And I first learned about Verus Coin in June 2018 when I recorded a video, my first video on Verus Coin with the lead dev. I was in Pakistan at the time. It was 125 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. It was really hot. And even then, in its infancy, the lead dev, Michael Tutongi, was showing me then some of the amazing technology that is part and parcel of this project. Now I'm going to be going through this article. I'm not going to read it verbatim. I'm going to comment every now and then. And this article was written by one of the Verus Coin community. Verus Coin is completely decentralized. There is no organization behind it, no company or anything. They're just committed volunteers and anybody can get involved. And I invite you to get involved and do your own due diligence. And I have all the links in the description below. And Verus Coin is an innovative, fast-moving cryptocurrency project that has already completed enormous amounts of work and has some truly mind-blowing stuff on testnet and in development as I write this. What do I mean by mind-blowing? I mean this. You haven't got that? That's what Verus Coin is capable of. So in this article, this article is going to focus on what's already on the mainnet. But if you want to dig deeper, go check out the website. So what Verus did and what it's doing. So someone asked the author of this article, what useful tech does Verus already have on the mainnet? And this is the partial answer. He says there are three distinct groups for whom cryptocurrency tech might be useful. One are miners, two are early adopters, and three are grandparent users, later adopters, people that come along later. And he's going to talk a little bit about each group. This is just his observations and opinions. And he gives the reasons why he thinks this project is completely outstanding, unique, and truly significant. And I agree with him. One of the compelling things about Verus is how it addresses concerns at each level of the current blockchain stack. So at the base level, cryptocurrencies rely on the health of their mining networks. So beginning a project by ensuring that the most miners possible have an incentive to participate and can trust the project's integrity and security is essential. So there was no pre-mine, no ICO, a fair launch. But often what happens, even when there's a fair launch, is all the early miners, they make lots and lots of coins. They mine loads and loads of coins. They don't make them. They mine them, loads and loads of coins. And then they hodl them. And then as people come in, and the value of the coin goes up, then the miners can afford to dump lots and lots of their coins onto the market, cashing out, making loads of Bitcoin, and everybody else, the later arrivals, they all suffer because the value of their coins goes down. But Verus Coin has a solution. It has developed coin locking technology that incentivized early adopters while simultaneously locking out the risk of them dumping coins early. So if you were an early miner, your coins were locked. You couldn't go and dump them. And what that did is it ensured upward pressure because you don't have this massive dump of coins that have been mined really early. And as more and more people come in, they buy more coins. Plus also, as those people come in, they can relax, chill, because the early miners aren't going to be able to dump their coins on the network. So this provides a foundation of integrity and workability on which the rest of the project can be built on and the value of the coin can go up. This move proves to be characteristic of the project, which has had its long-term development firmly in mind from the very beginning. Verus also rolled out Verus Hash early, making the project attractive to the greatest number of miners. And how did it do that? Well, it created a hashing algorithm. And what this hashing algorithm does is it doesn't give any advantages to GPUs or FPGAs over CPUs. In fact, CPUs have a slight advantage when it comes to mining Verus coin. And that's Verus Hash algorithm. And the great thing about Verus Hash algorithm is that it's open source, so other blockchain projects can take the Verus Hash algorithm and add it to their own coins. Verus Hash algorithm is also ASIC resistant, so you're just not going to have the kind of centralization that has plagued other cryptocurrencies, notably Bitcoin, where the big players keep concentrating more and more of the mining power over towards themselves. So anybody on a CPU can mine and stake Verus Hash and receive regular rewards just from doing so on their CPU as if they had a GPU. This lowers the threshold for entry, and it ensures the utmost decentralization, because I've got a spare laptop and I'm mining my Verus coins. I'm staking and mining my Verus coins on that spare laptop. You too could do that as well. And this is a real testament to the forward-looking and long-term commitments to decentralization, integrity, and security that this project began innovating at this fundamental level. In addition to Verus Hash, Verus added proof of power. Proof of power is a hybrid proof of work and proof of stake consensus mechanism. So it's mineable and stakeable, and it provides the best of each. Proof of power protects against a long-term plague on crypto, which is the Sybil attack. Now, what is the Sybil attack, I hear you ask? So here's what a Sybil attack is. What a Sybil attack takes place where one node creates lots and lots of fake nodes in order to exert influence over that blockchain, including when they get so much influence that they're able to take over 51% of the computing power and then do a double spend attack. Let me give you a metaphor. Supposing there's this really, really great pencil on Amazon. It's fabulous, amazing, unbelievable pencil. And people go and buy this pencil and they write really great reviews. Yeah, I bought this pencil. It's really great. It does all sorts of magical things. I recommend it highly. Then there's a competitor who has a really poor pencil, a rubbish pencil, and they notice their sales going down. So then what they do is they create lots of fake accounts on Amazon, and then those fake accounts, they use those fake accounts to write really bad reviews about the great pencil. And they get to a point where there's more bad reviews about the pencil than there are great reviews. Now, the great reviews are organic, natural, very real buyers, but the fake accounts, they haven't really bought it. They're just attacking the reputation of the great pencil. And the great pencil, the sales of that go down. That's a metaphor for what a Sybil attack is, but just think of blockchain. Proof of power protects against Sybil attacks. It also created its cheat catcher tech to protect against specific mining attacks. Now, not only does it do this through the proof of power algorithm, it also takes advantages of Komodo's notarization delayed proof of work. And how that works is every few minutes or so, all the transactions on Verus coin are hashed onto the Komodo blockchain, and then those are hashed onto the Bitcoin blockchain. So if somebody wanted to do a 51% attack on Verus coin, it would be pretty easy because, you know, it's a small community. It's not as large as Komodo. It's not as large as Bitcoin. So theoretically, it's possible to get enough computing power, except they would need 51% of the computing power of Verus coin plus 51% of the computing power of Komodo plus 51% of the computing power of Bitcoin. Forget it. It ain't worth it. Don't even bother. It's too expensive and too difficult. Much better to go and attack other projects that don't use delayed proof of work. So it's double spend resistant. Verus coin was also the first project to take Zcash's sapling technology and import it into their own blockchain. Now, sapling made Z transactions efficient enough to be much more practical for exchanges and wallets. And what are Z transactions? Well, we know, you should know by now, right, that Bitcoin and Ethereum are pseudonymous. You can track, you know, that this amount of Bitcoin or this amount of Ethereum went from this address to that address, and then this much went from that address to this address, and so on, right? It's transparent. You can see it all in the blockchain. A Z transaction or a Z address is a shielded transaction. You can't see what happens. There's no data to analyze. It's completely invisible. The problem with Z transactions is they use up a lot of a computer's memory. That makes using them on exchanges impractical, light wallets impractical, and mobile wallets impractical. So what Zcash did is they developed sapling technology, which made it feasible to have Z transactions happen on a mobile wallet or a light wallet or on exchanges. Now, what that allowed for is for Pirate Chain to develop their mobile wallet. And it also allowed for exchanges to allow for Z transactions. So people can, if they want to, given what's been happening to Pirate Chain recently, is go send some BTC to TradeOgo, which doesn't require any KYC, and then buy some Pirate Chain. It goes from BTC to a Z address within TradeOgo, and then from TradeOgo Z address to your own Z address, and nobody knows, completely private. Not only did Verus Coin implement it for themselves, they got commissioned by Komodo to make that technology available for the other projects within Komodo's ecosystem, including Pirate Chain. So this not only does Verus Coin has this spirit of decentralization, open source, democratization, they're just incredibly generous as well. Here's this really great technology, Verus Hash and Sapling, go use it. So far, so good. But there's even more. And by the way, there's even more that Verus Coin does that I'm not even going to touch about or talk about in this video because it's just too much. But I'm going to talk about something now which is completely mind-blowing. And that's self-sovereign IDs. What is a self-sovereign ID? Well, this will get covered in a later video, so please subscribe, comment, like, notification bell, all that stuff. It really, really supports me. Plus, you get to find out more about Verus Coin. Verus IDs are amazing. And what they allow for are namespaces, revocability, and recoverability at the protocol level. So let me say how that works very simply. So I have a Verus ID, which is crypto space rich at. You could send me Verus Coin at that ID. You don't need my long address. You may have you can create a Verus ID for yourself, which would be your name or whatever it is, a pseudonym at, and then I can send you Verus Coin to that address. However, I also have two other IDs which allow me to revoke transactions and allow me to recover transactions in the event of a theft or a loss or a hack. So what that does, it takes away the risks of irreversibility of blockchain transactions. You know, ever happened you send a little bit of Bitcoin to the wrong address? Well, you can recover it using your IDs that you create. And you can practice on the testnet right now, by the way. They're a lot easier to remember than 12 seed phrases. They're a lot easier to remember and store than the private keys. And Verus Coin does all this by maintaining the integrity of the Verus Coin blockchain. One challenge for general adoption right now is that many of these innovations are at the protocol layer. It may take a while for the UI layer to catch up. And the author says, I believe that the UI layer will catch up though, and the Verus team is currently hard at work on that challenge. And they have accomplished it in some regards. You know, I used to keep my Komodo coins and my Komodo asset coins in the Agama wallet. But the Agama wallet wasn't a really, really great wallet. Verus Coin, their desktop wallet is just amazing. And what's happened is Komodo have retired the Agama wallet and they recommend Verus Coin wallet as one of the wallets to use for storing all your Komodo coin assets. Plus, it's a multi-currency wallet. You can store your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and your ERC20 tokens. And they're going to be adding more tokens and coins to that wallet. With the Verus Coin wallet, you can also mine and stake. I'm staking Verus Coin and I'm getting a little bit of Verus Coin every day through the staking mechanism. And I can also collect my Komodo rewards in the Verus Coin wallet. And you can easily import your Komodo ecosystem addresses into the Verus Coin wallet with the private key or the WIF. And you can find out more by, if you get stopped or stuck or anything, go join the Discord channel. And a special shout out to Oink, who's incredibly, incredibly helpful and takes care of a lot of the stuff on the Discord, dealing with lots of people's questions and queries. Good on you, Oink. Now, Verus Coin isn't done yet. I've only touched upon a few of the characteristics. What Verus Coin is committed to is a future decentralized vision of the internet. A future internet of blockchains requires a micropayment system to account for costs. Such a system requires identification for all actors, humans, software, microservices, hardware, resources, everything. The Verus ID and the financial technologies that are being developed right now are the basic building blocks for all of that. So we've not even talked about how the IDs are encrypted, trustless. You can grant various levels of permission, that's coming, and the reserve currencies. This is what makes this a really, really promising DeFi project. Verus Coin does what Bancor does, plus some other DeFi projects, and a whole lot more. Now, if you want to find out more about Verus, start doing your own research, check out the website, links in the description below, and go join the Discord group, the Telegram channel, ping me when you arrive, say, hey, Crypto Rich, and between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.